Today na the 22nd day. Wow. Of June 2023. 2 more days, 48 hours to go. Just 48 hours. The citizen of Sierra Leone go decide whether they go hand over the steering wheel to. If na the current driver, na the other driver them will surround the bus right now. The last time we will ask question but this boss, what you think say need for be change? Again, all I know say, get yourself a credible source for information, or else you go be catch up, between the propaganda, the way they fly left, right, and center. Yeah, propaganda then dey. Not a small one back home. Beaucoup dey. So if you not be careful, I'm sorry, you go get yourself for blame. But trust Sierra network though. Yeah? We not to we they talk say we credible, fair, balance. It left to you for decide. Because even if we talk and say we credible or fair, we balance, person will still talk, but come on, I hope I under idea. You know red, you know green, you know umbrella, you know orange, you know rest. You know empty rest bag, you vote for you, full up and for you. Simple. But now 2 days left to election. How you they feel? How are you feeling? You okay? You alright? How your mindset day? Is they at ease? Is they at peace? You don't check on your family with this alone? You ask how they do? I about to say they scared. Made some say not okay. It go be well. It go be well. Not just 48 hours. We'll get there. Because these are questions I've been asking people where they talk to in a salon. Yeah? How you do? Are you okay? No, I am not. Most of the people who I don't talk to, waiting and they say, I just want to let this election don't pass. Let the election just pass. Let it pass. I won't be surprised if there is low turnout for this election. I won't be surprised. Because some people are like, me need to vote against self. Few people I spoke with, they be like, okay, me for the presidency self, I never vote. I say, if you not vote, then go vote for you. Yeah, jokingly, that's what I say. You say the left gap, well, I will vote for you. No, you go vote. Vote. Put a day. Yeah? The other person now take decision for you. Take your own decision for yourself. You dey vote for the one they were not able for vote. Mneya Tumanga say, no, okay, in-laws in Antina Freeton today. We saw you for your that Mineratu. We condolence to the entire family. We pray say the auntie in soul go rest in peace. So say not to say in just want all things for be over. A lot of people, that's what they want. Let's just go back to normal life. Okay. Well, let's read for sweating President BOC. Yeah? President BOC. Me comping salon people them. This now what he tweet. Yeah? Me comping salon people them. Member them of the SLPP and also we alliance partners. We alliance partners. As we dey go vote this Saturday, June 24th, 2023, members say you vote na you right. So that you right dey use am fine. And when they use am so, do am peacefully. You vote na you right, and you right do use am peacefully. And so President Bill say, he say vote for your future. You will think say you know one for vote. Vote for your future. Vote for Julius Maada Bio and the SLPP across all. Last election, and that day they be call waiting for across all. That's the President Leone. Well, welcome to Dr. Samura Wilson Matthew Kamara. He say me come peace allow people them. As we spirited campaign for the presidential, parliamentary, and local election don't come to an end, I go like for take me heart with gladdy, and I no go know how for talk and say for tell una thank you for the support and dedication una don give to the APC, and with vision for better and put Salone together, unite Salone. He said this passion, this resilience, and this determination where una don demonstrate throughout this campaign na a result or a testament to the strength and unity where we get inside Salone when a great nation. He said now more than ever we country need continued engagement and commitment so that we go able for build a future way bright for all man. In a few days, 48 hours, you go get the opportunity for cast your vote and make them hear your voice. He said, I humbly ask for your support, for give me, for choose me, Samura, as your next president. Saying the Nilongo, they ask you for make him be the next president. And we APC candidates for parliamentary and local office, Samura Kamara, they say. He say by one manner where you go choose APC, you vote for positive change, you vote for bringing the country together, you vote for compassion, so react, and experience that help we go fix the economy and improve the lives of we people them inside this country where we all like. He said we na the APC, na Dr. Samuel de Toko. We will go say this, yeah, that's it. The time I say triple na APC, na make they say we na the APC. We committed for fostering a spirit of inclusiveness for mix all man and work together with all man who say all Salon people who don't even care of your background or anything will be happen to you, circumstances, but the opportunity for contribute to a nation in progress as long as you get them. You can sign. We policy proposal, we design them for give a year to the economy. For make it go bump, make it go get body, the economy go grow. We policy in proposal, not so that no more per economy, but also, now for make we get boku work for do. Not so that no more, but for improve access to quality education, not so no more, but also the well about the business, healthcare, for make them fine one, and not so no more, and for ensure all citizens them na Salon go live with dignity and security. Dignity, you not go to go bail water, usa you know say water na gutter. That ain't not dignified. Also, muna issue I dey simplify the dignity. For go cut pipe na gutter. Water we get for drink, gutter, drainage, waste, smell. I wonder, malaria, typhoid, pack. Now one day, you don't get dignity. We don't go eat chicken. We eat bad die. And go eat sibana kotiti. We don't go to eat chicken. You don't get dignity. Boku tin and they will not get dignity if I say. And they put an eye. You say for the trade or tin a gutter. You not dignify. You not correct. All I want day. Okay. Loud they go. He say as we dey go vote. I dey urge you for vote for me and the APC. He said because the APC na the party wey na inamo get that air for the people and the promise we go make Salon better tomorrow. He said now with collective responsibility now go ensure a peaceful and transparent electoral process in the colonial Salon people for make them exercise their democratic right in a responsible and peaceful manner. We then go respect the choice of other people and then go uphold the value we make we Salon people as one people. Together, we can overcome all the challenges them within the throw away before we. Because of waiting, we belong Sierra Leone. And we go build a future where boku tin go dey sweet tin and prosperous inclusive, all man go mix, and sustainable, and he go there fine one say go. But here, fambolem, let we make history and create a legacy of waiting that thing will go bring we all together with compassion and progress for generations to come. Thank you once again for that support. Owner don't support me. Let God continue for bless and protect with beautiful Sierra Leone. Vote for positive change, unity and progress. Vote APC. And the last one now one day, where Dr. Samoa Kamara give as a tweet. So I don't give President Bion. We say vote for the future, vote for SRPP, vote for Julius Madabion. I don't give you Dr. Samoa Kamara Yon. Well, you don't tell we say. Now last one. Vote for positive change, unity and progress, and vote for APC. Where the other small party them? Which one are you vote for now? Let's see if I go find one. Then just lost. I don't know why I lost so. Well, let's see if I defend one. No. I know I look for one, but he no get something for that I read. Let go look other side. I want to look other side. I don't see other one. This presidential candidate in the last away post na May 13. Fire. Hey, Papa God. Mayan Bowling, thank you for the stars. This other presidential candidate, the last away post, and a presidential candidate na May 13. I dey tell now. Them guy, I look for other one. That's two I don't check soon. And I will read from them. I look for the other one. Where you? And they call name safe. Okay. Let's just stand this in. No, like seriously. No, this is not a real account. Because the last way this one in boost. Now January 2nd. Yeah, Papa God, I tire. Wait, something gets another account. Let's see. No, seriously, now main account Sandy. Yeah, aye. The tea almost one common on me mouth for caller. Yeah, January 2nd. I last post. As a presidential candidate too, then people are they tell you so, they all learning a ballot paper. So he wanted me say, oh, you want to say na empathy. So as a person, your personal Facebook page, the last way you post that one I better self na May 13. This one on January 2nd. I give up. La left them safun. Yeah. And that January day he said na be a mistake. In year's message. Now last post 9 page. Una? Oh, talk just to say na democracy. They say na democracy. Some of them now full up content the camper. They know it's in the car. We see their own personal page. Their own personal page. I beg Lana Smith. Now, when we can sit down, they talk about APC, SLPP, then vision I no money. Well, today I want to look for all man in final message and where they give before the cool enough period tomorrow. Nobody. Even the always say then there's an imbidina. Was it Konneh? I not see nothing for her. La left them. Them busy. Maybe they get to that thing with them focus pa. Now who are mixed them palala pinta? Eh? Okay. The man of the moment. Mohamed Konneh. Konneh. Now the man of the moment right now. Right now and there. Then they look and pass out there, they look marabio. Yes. All eyes on her. All eyes they by her. I don't know if Infa Ali been talk. I don't know if Infa Ali been talk. When Infa Ali for tell and say, bra. The deadline. What that send the council. On election day. Anyway, IRNC, as long as ECSL post result na the polling station, hey, then they capture her, then they give her. And say because if they put her on a wall na polling station, that means to say na public documents. Yes. Then go give her. But for right now, I want to make we go ECSL. I make you take time. If you need the Jabia, take the Jabia Konanda. But this is now one of the last conversation, question and answer session where the G7Plus group gets with the ECSL boss. They engage him. He answered all the questions, and most questions was about the APC. After this, I don't think he'll be doing the interview today. So I want to make you relax, but pay attention to the questions and to the answers them where it give. Now observers them, G7Plus, election observers in Sierra Leone. Suicide good luck, Jonathan, the all long cancer alone. Me and talk safe it. I say, now after Saturday, for all the one that will be the direct with me, now I say election is right. Now after Saturday, be in the whole. But for right now, Lord go first the ECSL. Fambulem. The G+7 group observers, election observers, they don't cancel alone. And where they come, they get a tete-a-tete with the electoral boss. Do ya? Let us listen.
We decided on that because we want to have quiet and calm, peaceful elections. I'm here with one of my colleague commissioners, Zainab Mosuri, and Alex is my executive assistant. We have 6 commissioners in number, including myself as the chair. Mohamed Konneh is my name, but the others are in their respective regions. You are most welcome. And understand we have had meetings, series of meetings with observers, and I'm sure you're also here to hear from us how to deal with.
Thank you, Your Excellency. On behalf of the G7Plus group, which Sierra Leone is proudly chairing this group, I would like to extend our thanks and gratitude to you for your time. If you remember, we were here in March when we launched the initiative of Election Observer Mission. I was honored to be part of that delegation here. Since then, this will be our third election that we are observing in G7 Plus member countries. The first one we had in Timor-Leste, where we had the pleasure of having a colleague from Sierra Leone, Mr. Lady Pangawa, and also from another colleague, Mr. Ibrahim from the PPRC, together with a colleague from Guinea-Bissau. And then in Guinea-Bissau, we had an election where again we invited Sierra Leone to observe the election together with the G7 Plus and South Tome Principe. And now we are here in this beautiful country. My name is Habib Maya. I'm Deputy General Secretary of the G7 Plus, and I'm honored to be leading this delegation. With me, we have the Vice President of the National Election Commission of Timor-Leste, Mr. Domingos Barreto. He is the Vice President of the National Election Commission in Timor-Leste, and my colleague, Mr. Frederick Pilado, who is the Chief Operating Officer of the G7 Plus. And we have Mr. Michael Clark. He is the Deputy Director of the Monitoring and Evaluation of the National Election Commission in Liberia, a neighboring country. And we will also be having the pleasure of observing election in Liberia, and then later on in DRC. So we are very pleased and we are very honored. We are looking forward to these 2 days to go. Hopefully it will be exciting for us. And the basic purpose of this observation mission is, we are founded on the principle of promoting peace and stability in member countries of the G7 Plus. As an intergovernmental organization of 20 conflict-affected countries, we have a trajectory which is, comprised of difficult challenges and phases, but we have come out a long way. And we just would like to appraise and appreciate the strides that we have made in the consolidating of democracy, which is less often recognized globally, but that's the beauty of the G7 Plus that we would like to appraise, and also to share lessons among each other of the reforms that we have had. So we once again thank for your time, Your Excellency, and we would like to hear just maybe some of the impressions that you have to share with us, and definitely it will be an honor to have the further discussion.
Okay. Thank you so much for the visit, and also for participation in the electoral process 2023, because without the presence of partners, global partners and local partners, the elections will not be qualified as that have passed the test of international standards. So you're coming to observe will give a lot of comfort to Sierra Leoneans that people are watching the process. And that also gives us the strength, especially when we receive observers from countries that we are all in the same economic, in the same political and global reality. So we are delighted to receive you. In terms of the updates, our staff and logistical deployment is almost 98% complete. We have dispatched all logistics to the district, and the staff at the district offices are now sorting the ballot papers and other materials for dispatch to the localities where elections will be taking place. All things being equal, by tomorrow 7 o'clock, before 7, our staff will be deployed in their locations. So they will be ready by 7 in the morning to commence the poll. Despite the climatic condition this presently we are facing, that's why we started the deployment of material weeks back, so that materials will be at their destination and the polls will be open on time. We anticipate that majority, or if not all, of the centers will be open on time. We have done the training and all other administrative logistics arrangements. I'm sure being around, we must have had some issues between the Electoral Commission for Sierra Leone and the opposition party, the All People's Congress. There have been some concerns which they raised very close to the elections. They have raised it severally, and we have addressed most of these concerns. these concerns relating to voters' ID card, relating to the issuance of the voter registration to them, and then relating now the most recent one is the use of transmission of results by electronic means. We have explained to them with regard to the transmission of results that we have not changed the procedure from the past two elections in terms of management of results. Votes are counted at the polls, results are recorded in result reconciliation forms, and these forms are signed by our staff and political party agents present. They will give an opportunity, if they prefer they can sign, but not signing will not disqualify the results. And then from there, the result, original copies and a second copy is put into T-bag, sealed T-bag, bag, evidence T-bag, and it's taken to the tally center. The tally centers we have created at regional level. We have 5 regions. Each of these regions have their tally centers. And the district returning officer will take the results to these regional tally centers. In some districts we have 3, in some regions we have 3 districts, some we have 4. So that's the procedure. But before that, what we have introduced as a new dynamics towards the electoral process is the issue of electronic transmission, just for administrative purposes and the planning. So before we get the physical results, which we are going to use for the tally at the regional center, we have an idea about the trend of the results electronically. And when we are doing the physical tally, we compare with what is already transmitted to us by electronic version. And political parties will be also there at the tally center to observe the process. They will ask questions. So that's one of the questions they have with regards to electronic transmission, which they say we should not use electronic transmission. The other concern they have expressed has to do with where do we do the tally. They say we have to do the tally at the district. The result has to be certified by the district returning officer at district level, not at regional level. The Public Elections Act provides that the district returning officer will certify results, and then the part 2 of that provision, 92, says he can give the certified results to political party agents in their districts, in their offices. But at this point in time, we have not prepared for district tally because we do not have permanent structure in the district. We only have permanent and owned structure, properties at regional level, which is easier for us to set up for the tally than setting up 16 tally centers. We don't have the manpower, we don't have the logistics, and we don't have the time. So we have explained this severally to this political party, the All People's Congress, but they still insist that we should not use the transmission of results electronically, and we should do the certification at district level. So these are some of the positions they have indicated, which we say clearly the Constitution and the Public Elections Act give us the mandate to do regulations and to put in place administrative procedure that can make the work easier, as long as it is transparent, as long as it is not affecting the credibility of the process. And in all of this procedure, we'll be having political parties present, observers also present to observe, which we think will not alter the credibility of the process. And we have appealed to them to participate in the poll. So these are some of the issues that we can see being here. I'm sure you are seeing in the media. And with regard to the updates, the preparedness, we are 98% ready for the elections on Saturday, 7 o'clock. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Just maybe a quick questions on some of these concerns. So, Your Excellency mentioned that this has been the practice from the past,
yes.
For the elections, and there wasn't any issue that was worth raising. And then with the You mentioned something about the electoral card, some of the information that I think we also followed the news that they also have concerns. What exactly is that?
Okay, that's the voter registration that they are asking us to provide. The practice for the past two electoral cycles, 2012, 2018, ECSL or NEC then will normally give political parties voters register closer to the election. I'm told the last election it was issued to them 2 weeks to the election to political parties. But the problem we started when we did the final register, before even we concluded the voter registration, after the provisional results were released, the All People's Congress, not the executive then, but doing the voter registration, we had an interim executive of the All People's Congress that participated and worked with us throughout the voter registration. They had deployed their agents. They were there when we did the deduplication of the data. And when we released the provisional results and subsequently the final results, this interim executive never asked us to provide them the disaggregated data. But you had other stakeholders of the All People's Congress, like the leadership of Parliament at the time, the leadership of the All People's Congress, the then mayor, they were asking us to provide this aggregated data, center, the figures by center, the figures by per station. And we informed them that it has never been a practice. And when you talk about voter registration, it's a process. It will start with data capturing at the field, then you go to exhibition where issues might emerge and you correct them. It also entails giving the voter's ID card, and issuing of the voter's ID card. Problems also might emerge, whether somebody has been misplaced in another location or mismatch of details and all of this. So we told them we will give you the voter disaggregated data. Once we conclude the voter registration, we issue ID card, we do all the post-issuing problems, then we can give the disaggregated data. When we released the final result in December 23rd, we had provided the statistics per district and gender disaggregation. That's what we provided to them. So everybody knows the total figure and the district figures. But then when you do the mismatch, the correction and transfer, there is a possibility that the number might change per district, but will not affect the total figure. So because of this, we told them we can only give you, when we have done all these exercises, then we can give the disaggregated data. And we concluded the issuing of ID card, post-ID card issues were addressed, and then we published the final details by district, centers, and station on our website. That was this year, about May 8th. When we did that, then the All People's Congress came back and said, no, this is not what we have been asking for. We want the voter register. And the voter register we mean as described in the Act, Public Elections Act, which gives us, if we are developing the register, the details that we contain. And there is also provision that says we can modify it. And this includes the age, the address, the names, the photos, and family names, and some other details, including the ID card number. So that's what they asked us to provide. Now they even extended to provide the signature or thumbprint sample of the registrant. So we said we cannot provide these personal details for one, data protection law, and public have condemned us, giving their personal details to political party. And secondly, during the voter registration, we intercepted, we arrested some politicians who were printing ID cards and giving out to voters' ID cards and providing to people who are not supposed to be registered.
Based on that data?
Based on the data, the previous data they had. The matter is in the police. I'm sure they must have charged to court. We also, when we did the deduplication, there were 603 underage children who went to give different age other than what they have already registered in the National Civil Register. So because of all of this, and in the pool, if I've given you all these personal details, somebody might go to some person who has not registered, whose name is not in the register, and provide all these details. And when they appear, we ask, these are critical questions we will ask. Because the law says we should not deny somebody because the person failed to go with ID card, as long as that person is registered. So these are questions we will ask. If you go, you appear without voter's card, we will ask you your mother's name and other questions. So if politicians have this, the easiest thing is to go to somebody and do that. So we say, we'll give you limited register. So the limited register we give them the names, the photos, and the centers where these people register. All they need that for. On the polling day, you have your agent. The agent will be there to correct or to take whoever goes there for you to know how many people, and they have photos of the ID card, of the voter's card. So these are some of the issue. We have explained this to them severally a month or so ago since we started this discussion, until recently they went now to have a press conference and put all of these issues. And you know, their demands, one of their demands is for us to resign and to appoint international electoral commissioners to come and conduct the elections, or defer the elections to address all of this. But deferring the elections, they are forgetting that after July 24, if we don't have a president and a parliament, there will be a constitutional crisis, because the dissolution of parliament in May 24, we have 3 months to elect the president. Other than that, there will be no legal authority, executive authority in Israel. So these are some of the issues.
Thank you, Excellency. Just maybe quick 2 questions, and then
sure.
I was you mentioned about the electronic transmission, and I understand that it's also something. It's not final result. It can be altered. It's just a preliminary result, just to show the trend, and then of course it does not, finalize that okay, this is it. That might also be subject to changes.
And that one also is just a parallel of transmitting the result, because the actual result will be taken to the tally center. But before then, we have a trend. We have understanding of the trend of the results. Yeah.
That's good. Yesterday I was watching your press conference, and I also read it somewhere, the early election that you had conducted for people, those who were going for Hajj. Was it a big proportion of the registered voters, or just more?
It's less than 0.01%. That's the total is 273. But we had received 325 or so. And the percentage of the voters, 70%, that's 253 voters. In some stations, what happened, we opened the centers, we created special centers at district offices, because that was special regulation. We went to parliament. And then we extracted these people who registered, who applied to participate in the voting from the National Voter Register. And the total number is 273 that's participated in the process. So it's minute. Yeah. Some districts only have 2. I think the highest is 36 in one of the districts.
Well, what we found is was also something inspiring for us as well, that it's giving an opportunity to those citizens who are not able to. So this was something that my colleagues.
Let's say, coming from Liberia and sharing a lot, I want to piggyback on on the question that had been raised. The issue, I myself had an opportunity to watch your press conference on the issue of those who are going for the pilgrimage. One particular thing you said was the issue of having the ballots printed in here. What was the response and support from the political parties, considering that, in many countries in Africa, or let's say maybe Liberia and Sierra Leone, when the issue of having the ballots printed locally, which should be far more economical, it raises a lot of questions, and people jump to conclusions. So, what was the response and support from the political parties?
On this early voting for the programs, it's something we started last year on the demand, on the request by the Hajj Committee. And it is something political parties were also aware, because whenever we meet at our political party liaison committee meeting every fortnight, we explain our processes and policy. And we inform them the elections will be conducted on the 15th of June because of the time the Hajj pilgrims were living. And the process was at district level, the intending pilgrims we submit, we develop application which we give to the Hajj committee. And at the district level, they will fill the forms, send that to the Hajj committee, and the Hajj committee will transmit the numbers of the names and other details with their voters' ID card numbers, voter registration numbers. So until the 10th of May, we had only received 253 names. At that point, I intended to cancel the entire process because the number was too small and to spend lots of resources for just one or two person voting. But then on the second thought, the commission, wanted to give confidence that even though it is a smaller election, we can still proceed. So nobody will say, if you cannot manage smaller election, how are you going to manage bigger one? So we decided to go ahead. But at the time, people were still registering. And we received the promise that they would give us the final list by the 12th. The 12th came, they have not given us the finalists. The committee were still saying they have still more people now coming on board. In the meeting before that, we had informed the political parties that because of the timing, the contract for the printing of the ballot in South Africa will be arriving here about the 17th or the 18th. So therefore, we will not wait for this ballot to come for these people to go and participate, to vote for the candidates of their choice. So the decision was, we have a printing ballot papers for by-elections. So we gave the design of the ballot, but then with watermark indicating that this is our vote, which might clearly distinguish between the normal ballot papers printed in South Africa. So we informed them about this, that we're going to print the ballot paper in Sierra Leone. We did not give who was printing it for fear of whatever reason. So the eve of the 14th, we call a press conference, we call a PPSC meeting, where we informed them about the election, reminded them that the election will take place the following day. And we gave them the initial number we have received, which was still 253, but then with additional names coming before the end of the day. We received the additional names, about 100, about 7 o'clock, and they have to extract all of this register from the data from the national registration register. They completed that, our staff completed that by 11 o'clock, and the staff, they have the logistics, have to travel 11 o'clock to all the districts for the polls to open at 7 o'clock. We informed the political parties to send in their agents, and all of those who were interested, including the All People's Congress, sent in their agents. They witnessed the polls. At the end of the polls, we close the ballot box with the ballot paper, we seal, give them the seal numbers, and the ballot boxes are currently in our district offices. We have identified where they are going to be counted, the last station of the centers. We have shared the details of where they are going to be counted with political parties. So after the polls, they will mix the ballots together with the other ballots. They do the necessary reconciliation, and then they will count. So nobody will know if the Hajj committee, they had the programs, these are the candidates they voted for. So that's the procedure we have. It's part of the regulation we took to Parliament, which was approved.
I think this is something that is a good practice. I mean, of course, as you mentioned, so that resources in the very minor portion, but this is again to ensure the Yeah, every citizen gets a new right for commanding.
I only have one point. I come from Timor-Leste, country that far all the way. It took us like 19 hours flight just to come to Sierra Leone.
Oh my God.
Timor-Leste is one of the co-founders of the G7Plus together with Sierra Leone, and also the current host of the G7Plus. We are so inspired by the experience of Sierra Leone how organize elections. Since last year, the president of Larry Fangao in Timor, even also this year, we've been learning about how the experience of Sierra Leone organized 4 different elections in one day. This is something that we're really keen to learn, because in Timor-Leste, we had presidential election last year. This year in May, we have parliamentary election. In the next 3 months, we have another election just for the head of the village. So we're thinking, this is something that we're really keen to learn from. So something that maybe we hope that today we can get some reference documents that we can take back home to learn. Of course, we'll continue to be in touch with Mr. Larry, Mr. Phillips who participate, and also of course with other colleagues here, so that we can continue this journey of learning. Just one thing I'm just curious to know, how this the voting process will happen on the day of the 24th, when someone enters the polling center, just to give us some idea. To do about how many ballot papers they need to go through the process. Just help us understanding.
Okay, yes. When you appear at the centers, we have people that we refer to as center queue controllers. These are the first contacts. You go there, they will tell you, we have printed the names, alphabetical order, the registered alphabetical order, and then we're going to place them by station. For example, A to K, this is your station. L to Z, your station is there. So when you get to the center queue controller, it's his responsibility to tell you that you move there because of your name. And then when you get to this center station, you have another controller, the station controller. They will now tell you, stand in the queue. So that's the first side of it. And then you go to the other section where you have to be verified by your ID card, and then they will correct you from the register. You go to your ID card. Where you don't have the ID card, they will ask you for certain questions, and we will check our register if the details are correct. And then from there, you go to the person that will give you the ballot papers. The ballot paper issuer will give you 2 sets of ballot paper, parliamentary and presidential. That's the first set. And then you go to the booth, you correct or you turn print, and then you come, you drop the ballot in the box, and then you go to the next ballot issuer to collect it, another set of for the local council, the mayor and the councillors. And then the same procedure. At the end of the day, your fingers are marked. We have indelible ink, then that will mark your finger to show that you have participated, and then you leave the station or the center. At the end of the polls, 7 o'clock, 5 o'clock, that's the deadline, unless there are people still in the queue. We open the ballot boxes, we check the ballot box, the papers, reconcile with the number of ballot box papers received to ensure that what you receive, the number of ballot votes cast, and the remaining whatever unused ballots reconcile with the total number of ballot papers you receive. If you receive additional ballot papers, because they are provision, we have made provision for security to vote in some areas where they are deployed or our staff. We have to ensure that you reconcile the ballots, and then you count as per the candidates. Once you conclude that, you enter into result reconciliation form, and the result reconciliation form, as I mentioned, you have 6 copies. The first copy is the original, the second duplicates. The original goes to the tally center, the second copy is to the district office, political parties. 3 copies will be given to political party, the highest, second highest, third highest, and then one of the results is placed at the polling station for the public. So that's the procedure.
Well, thank you, Your Excellency. I think this is a very efficient way of managing, 4 elections in one day, and this is really something that we had, watched in the very beginning, and also, as you know, one of the purposes of this observation is to share these lessons. And hopefully, in the future, in the near future, we will bring together the election authorities from all the G7+ countries to sit together and share these information.
That would be wonderful.
Tangible exchange of lessons, among countries on the reforms that have been done. These are some incremental progresses, as I mentioned, that we are rarely captured internationally, because we have certain, narrative that is there. And finally, also, we hope that we are all really inspired by the resilience of people of Sierra Leone, the challenges that people have gone through, and we are very hopeful that the election will be peaceful. At the end of the day, peace and promoting peace is the reason that we exist as G7+. So this is our moral duty and moral, I would say, right to also, call on our brothers and sisters in every country that election is just one phase in life as a nation. So we really hopeful that it will be peaceful. We will submit our recommendations to Your Excellency before we leave. And I wish you all the very best.
Thank you.
And success. And thank you so much.
Thank you so much. You can go and get the photo shot.
All right. Okay. You don't take your time for watch the G7 Plus Observer Group na salon. The countries them way in this G7 Plus group. You get Afghanistan, Burundi, Central African Republic, Comoros, Chad, Côte d'Ivoire, Liberia, it past 7, Sierra Leone, and up to 20 countries then. Yeah? But you get the 7 leading countries then. But then say G7 Plus, you have other thing behind we look correct. But a G7 Plus group of fragile states. But then you just say no more. G7 Plus. Okay. I should get it in 1K, 1.1K this hour. Okay. Alright, una welcome. Una welcome. Na salon. But no kaya, you think otherwise. Yeah? I just say, let I make you know that. So let you know kaya, you can't think, say, oh, there why? No. Just like I meet you, Okay. Another one they go viral today. Where now Dr. Richard Konneh. Now another one will go viral. Bakish, thank you for the stars. Mosdi, thank you for the stars. Now keep the stars coming, yeah? You don't get from the G7. Inside, where I be listen to them, may I not be know, unless you be know. For say them be cage politician, them will be the print. The commissioner talker. Say them be cage politician, they will the print. And they shock me. Me, I not be know that. But anyway, Dr. Richard Konneh, himself he talk today. If you not be here, well, that's so you be say.
The people them on a morning. I come to una all today on behalf of Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara, who is the presidential candidate for the All People's Congress Party, the man who in 2 days' time will become the president of the Republic of Sierra Leone. We come for tell the people that thank you when we come out yesterday for put pressure on ECSL for make them do the right thing. For put pressure on ECSL for make them not thief with election. For put pressure on ECSL for make them respect democracy and ensure say the people that gets the president and the honorable and the councillor where they want. And because of the good work we una do, because of the sacrifices we una all make yesterday, I'm glad for make una know say the data we don't get them. Una go see na so we don't get the data, we don't print them, colored for the first time we get colored printer, and then all man will see in face when you go to the station for go vote. We don't also get neck for say if you not get your card safe. If you get any form of ID card, once you know say your name be there inside the register, go no more at the center, go to your station, therefore allow you for vote. If you not allow you for vote, make let we know because that is your right and you for vote. I want for make we therefore know say we all for come out and vote. We don't also agree with the police for say all the one there where they detain. The police and the Peace Commission and the PPRC don't agree say they for release them all today. So on a chairman them, when them then in a free town, they go ensure say all the one there where they be don't arrest because of politics, they for release them all so that they go back to their villages and take part in the elections. Anybody don't run go na bush, the police say make una all come out. We don't receive the lists of some of una who don't run out. Una way we don't know if do ya una come. Because the law now say all man for come and if anybody do anything against anybody do ya, let we know so that the necessary action will be taken. All man for free for go about in business, all man for free for go vote and go back to your house and wait for the result. All man free for get the leader where you want. We also gladly for make una know say because of una commitment, because of una determination, the international community then with man then they don't deploy over 4,000 international observers with man then and then get them powerful camera there. Una be there Samaya Bendugu, una be see the EU ambassador, that kind of camera be there able the party where they capture everything. The wait man they say this time anybody will attempt any Dabaru game, then they able to catch them. And when they catch them, now ICC they go. International Criminal Court, now they go deal with them. When I sabi there, former president, they will do bad thing there. Now they all end up. And I believe so nobody not one for go there. So all man for ensure say the way they call, they come out and they vote. On top of that, we get national elections, what we call new. They say we go deploy now all the centers all over the country. And then we also get journalists, them, where they say they deploy, and other groups, that's alone, where you go deploy. So the British High Commission, the European Union, the American Embassy, ECOWAS, African Union, the Commonwealth, they all, the Qatar Center, that's where former President Qatar, they get one big group, they all go deploy. And so we get enough people, make nobody not afraid. Anybody will attempt any Dabaru game, they will get problem that day. And I know say, one lawyer, we don't also take the government to court over the restrictions whether they give to people there on pull and they can move around. And they possibly win the case. So that day, all man free for go about in business, unfettered, unhindered. Nobody for stop anybody for go about in business. So now feel free, yeah? We don't also succeed for get ECSL for many agree say, now manual counting, get for happen. When you go vote at the station, at the end of the voting, then they count. When they count, then they announce the result. When they announce the result, then they paste the results at the wall. After that, then they take the results, they count at the district, then count and they back, then check out, what are the region, then check out before ever national will announce. And at every stage, the party don't get enough agents. We get enough, in fact, we get surplus agents for deploy now every station all over the country. We get 25,000 agents where we don't train, where they deploy all over the country. In fact, so already don't go to the center, they now say they did it sleep now. So make nobody not afraid say anything funny will happen. Security is guaranteed. APC will make sure say we secure not only the votes, but we will secure una. So report any incident where una get to a number where I go give una gist. I will give you that number there. When I una go call for that una go report. One for say we sorry for the one them where they lost their lives yesterday. Make their souls will rest in perfect peace, and may light perpetual will shine on them. But I for sure when I say anybody will get a hand in any of those killings, the law will bet them hard at one. And not only the law in Sierra Leone, but the international law will also bet them hard at one, and we go ensure say them people then they not will ever see the light of day. We will not will ever allow again make anybody kill saloon man and get away with them free. If you get any complaint, we get a situation room. We get a center where we don't set up. We say if we just call there and give you complaint. And the number now 001-240-606-0031. And they repeat 001-240-606-0031. Call that number there 24 hours a day. Somebody go there for pick the call. Somebody go take note of your concern and we go act on it immediately. We have for tell una say we there on top of every situation. We don't set up WhatsApp groups where everything will be covered, and I believe say if you call that number there, everything will be fine. Once again, Dr. Samura say make all man come out on Saturday and vote. You vote, now you write. You vote, now you write. You vote, now you write. Not allow anybody for the preview of that right day. Because when you vote, you don't give somebody power for 5 years. This now the time for we as Sierra Leoneans forget the leader who we believe say we want. And we in the APC, we believe in Dr. Samura Matthew Wilson Kamara, and we believe say in the possible fit for being the next president. APC no will ever boycott any election. Anybody tell you say APC they boycott election, now lie. APC they take part fully in the election because we believe say the people them ready for defend their votes, for stand for their rights, and for elect the leaders there who they want at all levels. We people at the southeast, we sorry for una. The people who don't born even last night, I understand they don't born Moriba a house again above. You still say they don't born a house above. With sister Cecilia Gobe, they don't burn a house now. Other people them, they don't destroy their property there. They don't beat it, they don't brutalize them. What we say, we not take heart. When APC come back in power in 2 days' time, we will address all of those concerns appropriately, and God, they will help her. Now God will host them back. APC no will ever abandon you people there. APC will there for you people there. So dear, when I come out in our numbers, let we vote for APC. Lord, vote for Samura Kamara. Lord, vote for we MP there. Lord, vote for we mayor there. Lord, vote for we council chairman there. Lord, vote for we council there. May God help you all. Lord, vote for we mayor there. Lord, vote for we council chairman there. Lord, vote for we council there.
Okay. Well, that's another video where we go viral today on social media of Dr. Richard Konneh, where most people can call the unifier. Well, he makes some claims them na the video. I seen in the comment section, Triple, this manual counting and this data where Dr. Richard Konneh they talk, what? you just listen to waiting the electoral commissioner say. Yeah, waiting the electoral commissioner say, and the electoral commissioner meeting with the observers now in the evening in Sierra Leone, and it was done live. But I can't tell you video don't come up for morning. But you hear the question that the observers they ask, you hear the answer with the electoral commissioner boss being given. He say some APC supporters they don't run go na bush. I think say then they correct too. For make person scared to run go na bush. Nothing so we need for put citizens them through that. He talk again about people who didn't kill yesterday. Maybe then we deal with that one day. Usai police say one shot they no fire and nobody no die. Na Brahmaja AIG na him back talk say na for go na mortuary. He say if person me die, therefore don't care go na mortuary. Again, I don't know if they set Brahmaja up. I don't know. Because that statement they back no correct. Indeed, person die. No wanna be the see when a white boy. Yes. White boy lost in life. We pray say his soul go rest in peace. And the sludge I verify being comot snado for confirm say yes. For confirm say yes. It happened. So now two things. AIG Bremaja. The one is say no police no fire. We get the evidence now. The other one is say nobody no die. I verify say white boy indeed lost in life. The second person they say it within an emergency, but they not be able to confirm if the second person himself lost in life. Sludge I verify has found the claim made by the Director of Operation Sierra Leone Police, Assistant Inspector General of Police, Mohamed Abu Brahmaja, to be false. To be waiting? False. Brahmaja talk say nobody no die. And Nain talk say let them go check na mortuary. So the Sludge I verify network of fact-checking desk cross-check or fact-check the content. And how they arrive at the conclusion, Sludge I verify contacts an official at the hospital when at the Connaught morgue, na the mortuary, na Connaught, we confirm say yes, they receive one dead body from the APC protest. The dead body na be white boy, where them be identified as a scrap metal seller na G-Gate na Ilcott Road, Western Urban, Freetown. Additionally, according to individual we report, critical injured persons have been there, them be admitted na emergency hospital na Adonkia village, Godrich. However, they no be get evidence say that person dey be don't die. Okay. So again, two things we don't able for verify na I say yes, a video we play yesterday where they show say they shoot live bullets. Then shoot live bullets. And now there is confirmation for say yes, person die. So even that one day, we hear, we don't confirm and now say person die yesterday. So I don't know if Salone police go come back and can say, well, then sorry, they not be Minam or AIG Ibrahim Aja. Now him go come and can clarify that day. But I just say, let me make you know. Two man a cool enough period. So now already alla vote for APC, vote for SLPP. On a call other party them. Now they make like say other party they know they. Right. I don't know waiting. But anyway. Yes, Alpha, what you get for us, sir?
Yeah, people, thanks for having me again. And I want to say big thank you to his friend and all which he don't take your time to explain and which he don't play for people for understand. I think I remember when this tension begin increase, I may talk and say ECSL that then gets all this tension and then they create all this pressure or tension at the city or this election system. Then gets the answer. They know how for answer. Pass the wait, stay that a minute, pressure don't reach up. Now it's and they ready for answer. Ready for provide the answers the way the opposition wants. You see something then they I don't know what people can want for gain out of the NCR. Yeah. Now we don't get loss of life, we don't get so many things don't happen. That don't damage. All provide the data. All in the name of okay, do counting the police stations them. Una display this. Why them and give all the unnecessary excuse them? Oh, now for privacy, now for this, now for that. I said it in this platform. Yeah. If them innocent na privacy, they tell them they go do verification. They're not for don't paste all their names, then the contact number, all the details, then date of birth, all them paste and at the wall there. So something and they I really make I can say ECSL and they know what they want for gain. If what they try for achieve at the end of the day. Because if you now say whatever you do, say this information you get for give them out to the political parties, them why wait till they die a minute? Telling me say, oh, they get for add this, they get for subtract this, they get for dandy. When at the more this then they make the political parties, they call for the data. When they don't get some, you know, so that they can call them people them out when I go vote, when I go this. I don't know if really now it's just something telling they like where are they now some other forum them they tell you say on strategies now that they use for handle APC and anything and then if you the ECSL the referee they contribute to the strategy, then it means you don't already decide the one part. Yeah. You know, all these things we don't see so this past week. ECSL had the answer all this while. Why they wait? Why they don't say people and don't lost their life? For me, for the police here, I don't talk about it yesterday. The police will never be independent in alone until and unless we change the constitution, then change the structure of the police board. If not to that, now pray and fast. Now time will be waste. Not until we go back, we put the prayer and fasting into action. Because if not, the Sierra Leone police, the loyalty always did to the ruling government. Yeah. Look at now clear the exposure. Now we do so with the SLP. They say nobody not die. I verify, don't go show them. We say don't bring and can this platform. So by now they're for the shame. By now, if now me then say away, we know say people that believe and value their credibility. Some man for don't resign now. Yeah, and they watching at the social media platform and see who they get all side. Somebody they post say Yvonne Akizoya for resign because he lied. Why they not go post now say Brahmaja for resign because he lied by the public say they not kill civilian and which of course then kill. He lied say they not fire live rounds, which of course videos there to the effect ratio say they fire live rounds. People like Ghana, me don't mark nothing at the party office. We should don't prove and back say that we are marks and there are still marks them at the APT party office. Even the windows, them the people and go video and this the anthem and showed people them say yes, then fire live rounds at them. So what you want to achieve all behind this? I mean, encourage someone, one group who get so many youths them. Yeah, you kill yourself for this political party, what you then call, what you the benefits. When you don't die, you don't go. At the end of the day, even when they make course and make blabber with people, them, when all them are the same community. Somehow, when they this and the political party with, they know the benefits one thing, nothing. They no go benefits. Now for just make noise no more. When things ganga, so when they sell 750,000, so sell 800,000. Now only APC person they buy them or SLPP. Everybody they suffer the thing. So why making enemy? Why creating unnecessary problem for people? Them? Yeah, we don't see videos that when they don't burn houses, then at the boy and Keneba. Take that they say this thing. Police no ever pull statement. PPRC no ever pull statement. But let me be saying that the North then do that one day. In fact, certain military team now they will send it or battalion. Why would they do that to we come in Sierra Leoneans them? They will say one piece, one let the country go before. We want development. Come on election like this. Now that they go burn property, also you don't take almost here they plan for or they develop. They are good and burn up. What they achieve, you the glad when the person they cry for waiting for politics. As if we down inside the politics, then they bury you. It's not done for we country, Sierra Leone. If we want to see changes, we want to see development, let we first of all put the country first, let we let we serve. If not, not time with the waste. Now the APC that then they bear. Yeah? If they win tomorrow, a different story. The same thing. When I say people in the opposition, I don't keep saying this one. I will still quote Rahel or Slima. He got to the extent he called the military, say let them take over, let them overthrow. Yeah, because the police we are just supporting the government of the day. So the same thing. See the oppression where the police don't put for the opposition. See how then they treat them. For going to the party office, but they're not going away the original color pass and they change. Is it good for we nation? No. Is it helping our nation? No. At the end of the day, one investor them for going to our country. Election will never for comport self, will they kill self, will they cost, will they do all kind of things. What are we gaining? Is it international credibility? Are we influencing investors there for Canada the country? No. Now that make government go there, in whole 5 years, almost investors go to the country. Instead, other investors, the way they go, rip we off we own resources, now they get back. Because they know what they go for now, for go make profitary over people them. So if we not get sense, I mean, it tells somebody back now this Wapot platform. When see they go make it enemy for politicians, when sometimes say they not sabi you. What see they go make enemy for you? They begin the course and meeting and call for. For politics, the next 1 week just they don't know. Other winner and they enjoy the you see don't the way the price go up. Now all they go buy the rest, now all they go buy things the way there. Now all they buy cement 150,000 for bag. Iron road 170. You know, they tell you say then they go pick say you na SLPP can buy and cheap. That's what they do. Now all they suffer, they suffer. So if we not like we serve, if we're not able for comport we serve, let we country go before. Trust me, na time no more the waste. I think that Namion take triple A, and they also call on peaceful election Saturday. Let them not make people that lost their life again. They south the go Kenema when they suppress opposition. Put down on a refrain from that. Police need for pull a statement. Not only a statement, they're able for make sure say the opposition they're able for get security. Because once you not go in a community, don't become a displace. It's not done for we nation and it's not done for we country. And then I'm takes.
All right, thank you very much, Alpha.
You're welcome.
Welcome with Tony. Welcome on board, Tony. What you get for me?
Yeah, Abraham, thanks for having me. I will talk on Dr. Richard Konneh in public notice where he pulled this morning, where he address. And as he say after we he don't talk, there are a lot of optimism. A lot of people then they will feel satisfied, say, you understand, give confidence, say they don't recruit thousands of polling staff them, we go there around, NGOs themselves go there, international community then go there and everything. So I think say for me it resonates in a way we are in the whatever the outcome of the election, they will be satisfied because raise anything where negative say or so and so. It was like say they don't get everything where they look for, every data where they ask for, or all the information where they need and everything. They've got all those things. So I mean the onus rest on ECSL now. ECSL Sierra Leone is bigger than or any political party in another country. Sierra Leone we get for put first. Because if you win an election or you create a tension wherein you're not able for create, I mean, you win them way, win them genuinely, definitely it will become, I mean, so much issues and go there along the line. We they played. A lot of people then we then at the diaspora have invested a lot in Sierra Leone. It's not a make or break in this election, I believe, say, not a make, because we don't want anything where go result to any violence. We don't want anything where go make more people they lost their lives. And we address the youth them. I mean, when I say forget for respect to your life. Sierra Leoneans don't die plenty. We don't die during the war. We don't die Ebola. We don't die mudslide. We don't die COVID and everything. You get for respect to your life. Let somebody not pull in a door, say make you come out to go demonstrate. If there is anything, this na your own day. Your own day where you get na the day on Saturday where you make your decision, where you make wise decision, where you go and cast, and whatever decision where you make on Saturday, go there for the next 5 years. You understand? So deal with the big youth them, because at the end of the day, if they not use the youth them, we go get a peaceful election with no fighting. We've seen election 1996, 2001, 2007, 2012, 2018. After election, people don't know vote don't pass and issue coffee order because fighting in some areas and everything. We don't want to see that day. Young people them wanna get for respect to themselves. You vote don't go in house. Would the way power come tomorrow, they're not go look on themselves. The one that way they go looking at the one that we put money where they before. You where they go and dance, sacrifice and go to your life. Then they look on. Now few go benefits. You understand? So una get for make sure say una demand more. Una not to just for dance, but let them create whatever the government, say people APC we can, let there be an institution where go cater for una the young people. We need to level map are very big. Companies they not go kind of salon where we not get it personnel them or people with skill. They not recruit now because we not get the know-how. You understand? So when I get for be a force, when I get for be a third force or a force where because now una the majority. Now una need for request from the government. And that's for you can't give me polo and give me money for I go dance for you. Now for make you give me something where say at the end of the day I go for capacitate myself, I go for develop myself, I go you create that enabling environment. When myself go able for use me own what they call and able for improved on my own personal self. Now owner with the address because now owner get this election on Saturday. Now owner day in majority. And now owner back then go put for go dance for say when I in confusion una this. Remember say any Saloma man will die. Your life not the kai gate. You not even come back. If you can get for left pain, that's suffering there. If you get picking away, they take you off. Definitely no say go very difficult for you wear forward because mainly with the people where they die more now men they. And the more they lead this thing, they in the streets. You picking go left tomorrow, go punish, you know, go get better education because they want where they fight for so. Now they're picking the on a first class education and again now the international world. Now owner gets this election. Now owner gets this election. Nobody not use you, go begin your the one the way die yesterday, where the software they doing, what's it called? Nobody not care. At the end of the day, now one bag dress and go put money for cook where they go say plus as money, and then they go left. It don't not forget about you. We don't see people that we don't die from peaceful demonstration. That's what today. It's an historic problem. Where nothing not come out of it. Now both case. People then die na Konadugu district na both case. People then die na Kona where they demonstrate na both case. Tombo, all the other places are both case. Nothing not come out of it, say then compensate the families there, then give families then this. So you wait like you then they use tomorrow for come out after election because for me I think say What he talks about Richard Konneh says like they're satisfied. Everything has been addressed, or 99.9 have been addressed. He didn't mention anything like say, okay, this one and we're not able. So basically, then get agents them and other people that will go there for watching. Even mention more cameras and everything. So which means they're satisfied. Because now there is all this demonstration, all this, that. Now as a result of them, those things where then with the request for. So ECSL, Mr. Konneh, this now you get this old ball now. The ball then you caught, and anywhere where you knock now, that's where it go bounce back on you. I mean, I'll take it, bro.
All right, thank you very much, Tony.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I think Tony Indom beats gone because now tomorrow they plan for that the cooling off period. But okay, tomorrow we go handle that. And tomorrow we even plan for go live. Now the different from the east, yeah, and the west, na free tongue. Not they go applying, they go applying small, or maybe go thief. We don't know it, but let's see how everything happen. Yeah, tomorrow. All right. Because we go there tomorrow. Go there Saturday. IIN go there maybe for morning. We don't know yet. It's going to be a busy day, you know. Yes, Suma, quick answer. What you get for me?
Yeah, I want to say thank you to Tony and Wilfred and Mr. Al. I want to ask you a question. Why the international community present the number so large in this election? Now, the same number we get 2018?
I know one for believe saying at the same number though.
Because it looks like say they're sending beaucoup people and waiting they know what we don't know. I understand we cannot be I can understand Nigeria, but not they send them amount of beaucoup people yourself in Nigeria. Even though Nigeria, even if they send it, now about 200 to 300 million people and did it, but along with 7 million people. Why then send so much people? Because what they try for saying is just like what Wilfred been saying. There's a lot of things there. Then people there, they're not crazy. Then see them outside, then they see. Then people look what in the British High Commissioner been saying today. Nothing can tell you the length or the amount of acre of land where they cut trees them, where they cover up to 20 football field or 200 football field. So long not the kid we serve. Then people there, then they give them money, then we they eat them. They don't embed now with nations in Africa. They know we countries and pass we self. They know we pass we. So me whoever will convince the ECSL man for letting him release this data, for letting him move this way with any Dabaru business, let them make a genuine. Let me see. If Marabio, if the people of Sierra Leone feel say, what Marabio do the past 5 years is more than enough for let them re-elect Marabio, God let Marabio win. I'm not got any problem with that. But if them feel say Marabio not do enough to the expectation, they want to take the job because they're not the employer then. Marabio not employee. If them feel say Marabio not do the job to the expectation, now they want to give the job to another employee and try them. Let that be. You know, but when I make them plain, simple, fair, let the people and go normally like we sit down in America now, you don't go vote. Election day, they cannot even know, sir. You don't go vote, so employer self they tell you, say, where you off, or if you're far from your polling station and they give you time, and they give 2 hours off, go vote, come back now, place or go now yours. Let that begin to happen in Africa. Let election not be for saying a war zone. Go vote, go back in the market, go bye-bye, go cook, eat. If you not get TV, listen over the radio as they count, then they come in. And not for be a war thing. But the only person who will do that, na the ECSL chairman, because na not the one. But how you go do and wait na the one where they sit down as the president, now in the truth, just like what the Alpha say. We get problem. We need for bringing new constitution like what in Kenya do. and take all the thing. President not for pick the ECSL boss, vice president not for ever sit down as member of the police commission board. If he sit down there, what if he say the police don't go do? Now the problem this would they get. Look what happened 2018 election. That same police guy now they say it in America. We been go attack. We been go na Marabio in Tally Center. Now they all been go arrest Marabio, but they go for go arrest and talk say Marabio then suspect of something. Now we APC not in a power. What happened? Not to run away. You know they again, not in a salon again. Now we they see this Jalo guy with all them here. Let's say to Monday morning or Sunday morning they announce the APC win. Pass it why? It not for happen. We police them for being neutral so that when one government transition, you for dead it, you not for run. But if you run, that means something the way you not be to do or way be to do one not right. So we see happiness now APC them face through the spokesperson when Dr. Richard Konneh. We even know who know the other party them, but do you with people them, youth man them, mama them, auntie them. We now within Africa who just the talk. When they feel the pinch pass we can just help. When somebody need money, we try we do our best. But now we not at the ground. Now we not get good water. Now we not get hospital. Now we not get light. But with all that said, if we not feel say with all that, Madam at the right feet, we not vote for him. If we not feel say the work we not give Madam, you know do him, we not choose somebody else. But let nobody no waste blood again for elect the next president. And I hope if Madam win back or Samura win, let God put cold water and then two people at their heart. Let we redo this constitution. This constitution don't overdo. We need for do what in Kenya do. Pull all this 1964 Public Order Act, pull them away. Pull this idea where say vice president for Sidona, the police chief police board. All we not need all that. President not for pick the head of ECSL. Because not the problem this time. Let him be selected by a neutral person. So even if that president is Sidona, they say, he not going to fire him. The all entire need for strengthening. Now make Obama be said trade. Africa no need strong leaders. They need strong institutions. Boy, he hit a nail on that one. We do need strong institutions. Now that no more, my brother. God bless you now all na saloon. God bless with beloved nation. God bring peace to that nation day come Saturday. Let nobody blood not shell again. Like what you see yesterday, Saturday. Now that no more me on brother. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much, Omar. Okay. I say a network you to listen to. You want to elect Salon? We get everybody now. Ah. Get right for Toko. If you think saying I made a point, he gone back. I need to take her. Yes, Ezekiel, what you get for us, sir?
Thank you so much, Triple. This now the whole thing what they talk about over and over to we young people. And I don't see how ranker leadership they cause this unnecessary punishment wo una they punish, die wo una they die, you know. Simple thing we Mr. Konneh for don't provide long time ago. Simple thing. You get for wait till people and lost their life before you go do the same thing we you supposed for don't do long time. You know. So una they see them. Then people ya way una they put in our office. They're supposed for work for una. You know. But the kind leadership what would they see in government from beginning of we come to take today, we see them take power. Now they no more now for worship. Past the 10 way they say now, oh, election don't come. Now the 10 now then they come and they talk all kinds sweet talk, give you money, this, give you polo for like where pull this one, set her on fire, and you take this one. Who side they been there throughout the 5 years? Where una they punish? Food for eat no day. Water for drink, better water for drinking no day. Light, even where they pay for her, you know they get her. And then tia all you for the think about. No need no day for go run up and down. You don't know the one that wait and the tin up. You don't know how they don't work. You don't know how they day. Where you go vote for the person where you want for vote for. You know, do you protect your life? Cover yourself. No come on and lost your life for nothing. This now, I know say, you know, all man don't talk over and over. We not go stop for the talk until una take that action there. Because today, one person hala say, look, come on, una they come out. After that again, maybe 2-3 people and don't die. You know, some man then they wait and they go and chase them brothers and sisters then in their own community. You know, we not the same thing for the past 5 years. You know, you they struggle now. You defend waiting for it may not day, and then all of a sudden, because of regional, because of tribal, all of a sudden you feel say now I'm better now. If it be better for the past 4 years or 5 years or 10 years, 15 years, what thing they been don't do for change your life now your community. Now this question here una for they ask. We know say every community, one way or the other, una must get a leader there. You know, if possible, the one the way they want low una vote for, they not go able to come every day. But the day way then they come. If you they meet with una leader in a community, now that una for the teller. Do ya? We not get time for we all for go talk to this person, but we then come. Do ya ask their question here? Waiting them plan for do for change with situation here. If they been done in a power, why they neglect we own place? Why this thing not happen as now? And if you say when you want to ask that question, they shut up you or kick you now do. Right there, you for no say, not that kind of leader you want. Where you no one let you ask him any question. You no one let you talk anything where you important to you. Not to that kind of leader the way you want. So tell me, you know, then can't say if you want Kanye, then just they push you all over the place. Who's kind of leader than they? Now you're not there for work for. All of a sudden, you know, some of them don't get the power itself. Then when you want to ask questions, they don't want to listen to you. They don't want to let you ask questions self. And then 10 and day for commodity, self will go sit down. 10 reach for vote. You say, you think about that. This man not even want to answer me. You know win it, you know want to answer me. Or this man been don't win, you know can pass today now. Where you want me vote, now you don't can what he been don't do. Now then 10 and day you for the ask yourself before you go vote on Saturday. Think about this. Because when you see put them now power. I don't care who that from the example what we don't see for the past 60 years. When you see you put them, boom, then disappear. What all you need, you know, they see again. You know, they see them again. Because if people and they way they represent themselves, now then una for the complaint to if then people and they don't change anything, now they represent that person they way then they with. That means they not do nothing for you. So not for continue for put them there because una they talk the same language, una come on at the same area. If they not care for you, I don't care which language they speak. You self they know say if your brother get opportunity for help you, you know, opportunity in the sense that I get chance for let you even learn, you know, the provider assistance. Tomorrow when he need something from you, you go get. Come on. If we they do unto family member, why would they allow politicians to come in the name of tribe, in the name of region, in the name of whatever? You continue for putting and they wait and not care for you. So wise up. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel.
Yes, sir.
Jesus friend, quick answer, what you get for me?
Yeah, thanks Triple A for talk with through invite me on the platform. Regarding this road towards the election, we only a few hours for go. a day or so. But here, what you bring up on the table regarding the ECSL and the EPC, the police, and all the areas that we involved towards this election, the one that we, now the one that we want to take part, and then party them, the heads them, you don't bring them up. What you may see them more, now more an issue where you just see the one that now where you don't show issue, what they can do, especially with the G7. Now, then they try to kind of establish fact. And during this fact finding, now a kind of an investigative one would see that they do indirectly in a diplomatic way. But what you bring about this, we look say again our international relationship them, oh they get to that country then. Also they go and sign treaty, which structure the oh they go. For let them go fair we let them sabi we. And based on the situation for qualify. Just like then they say a criteria say you weigh your money will reach this amount, so like how some of where they are, then we say well you qualify for let them pay for you. Even as Alon said, there's some application there where they apply for scholarship and advise and can put small criteria say if you not reach this or you not do this, whatever it be. But we fit one side, we say will be don't undergo civil war and will they develop and will be fragile. So that make we then come put we as members inside this G7 plus. So international relationship, they will be don't go tie with self agreement. So looking at the agreement, they will don't go sign there now. The people there go come inside, pull one part the way they regard about the area of peace building, with towards a fragile state. So that allow them for come inside and get. So you see the pattern wherein they come inside with in a pattern where not that they don't know what thing then they ask about or they not be don't tell them see na so and so una don't set and process and policy them una don't put una the ECSL so look and ask una now na table una will explain to we in detail. So it brings about the area now where that relationship they will be don't get international then the traffic can show and now during this process we call to waiting will be don't sign for because that one is directly related so that tomorrow other thing not go happen. So you see the pattern where they enter, we say now, they get that, talk about local and global partners. Okay, the global and local partners, they see again inside the ECSL, how INSEF relates global and local partners. But they talk about processes and then they try for them bring to you, say, the agreement, and let's see the agreement of what will be signed. If this process where they can't do, go look fine for progress like how the president be say he try for forge a peace and democratic state. So you see the factors there. So you ask them different question. They ask her about you get for manage about how you go do electronic, the physical tally, the district turnout, the duties of people and get for gain at the areas and how you go tally the logistics between the district and where they do this and they ask them back the process inside the voting center. All them when they try for ask where them will say them will give recommendation if them tear fit. But what me notice more inside the conversation or during the process now the professionalism of the ECSL. I'm not going to call Mr. Williams today for Mr. Konneh, but they see the portrait of what he sees. Yes, actually, he talk more when he defend himself. Now, more what he don't just read towards what he do. And I even the link back. I know they give this, not this. I will give after this. I will give so. But now you don't come for like you will see how he will defend this work for saying that this I will able to explain what means I will protect my own job. What we will see. I don't say he was saying the lies or anything, but the point here is you see say the people then when they come, the duties them, that's what I say, they get different qualifications before they tell you for do that job. You know words, and they try for study about human behavior, the morale, how you behave, and how I go approach you for that I go understand. But in now you go see some areas the way like now more of technical. Even when they talk about the area more where they look a bit not be look more professional. The area of when they always talk about why we not go print anything there outside, where we not do cost saving. Because one of the other man we can at the panel, if he actually ask her about that, say why we not print them if not cost cutting. But cutting in try for talk, like how they always they say, they say now for let them go do waiting now timing. In other words, a kind of the standard we didn't get, then they try for say now we get this practical something say we're not go able we're gonna practical and so then users say we're not able to print this amount, but we're able to go print 300 for the parliamentarian and tentative based on the time we don't can we now not still be planned, and then the other balance when because of the time we will go print the leg will be quick. So now that pattern there then be used for let until we say that this then they justify for say now this reason where we go print them. But you they ask the man like technical somebody who don't know how he go know about printing press, how then things they are because when they run them, it's not fact we go match with why you go print them outside, where then therefore need then we will be inside when I will get local printing, or I will able for develop. But you always see the area of when then they say something, and you will come off or can't defend them. Because if you been actually they do things according to within the process and the act being there. So because he always they defend himself, say now best practice of anything what we see there he do. But if they ask him for that, he go give a photo list one where they don't modify it or whatever. Now best practice if they feel for one. But when it comes to mandatory, not by force for say then go give them. So when it ain't follow that by force, the battle by force, for areas a day, what we even see some CS students, then they argue around that area a day for say, well, then get right for do this, for give the paper. And if we don't display this same list outside with the same details to the eyes of the world, well, why we not go modify it now? We don't get district numbers. When they say numbers, then go change here, then go add here. They get the other method they give wouldn't be applied, well, they're not sure we are, but they say they get what they call double blind entry, where one person they go enter in one room, the other person they enter in the other room electronically. But what about if they all two they enter bad figures, they not tell me, but they only tell me say if one person they enter the wrong figure on the other side with that sheet they will not reconcile, if they enter a detail in the other man in the other room, if he enter the right one, but they're not sure if they all two enter the wrong way. But these are the areas they will we see say it be lack when the people in Canada can establish this fact finding when for make their own decision, and now they make a recommendation for give to their own daddy when a United Nations, because United Nations are through them they sign this charter when I be Leone 2014 when all the countries are go sign, so part of an peace treaty. So it comes down to international relationship. When you go sign, make you not go tie yourself, you know, when you unwrap yourself by certain situation. If you know say they sign treaties, what do they do? Follow the rules towards that treaty. So that when you get partnership in an international relationship, you know go get all this pressure when it come from the outside. When your institution is capable of doing all this in the absence of all these international bodies where they can observe you, so that you will become credible. Now for that it might be they talk about morals, when they talk about ethics. You talk about how then we are able to match with the functions then we for do as an institution. Now that area there of the body we always talk about nationality. People already pick by the institution there. Let them go try do. You get for do a lot of psychology. Then they call them. Then get the anthropology. A big word. They always study them. Just like you want to go do law, then they say study the Bible and the Quran. All them talent in there. So some of these jobs and therefore they try. Also you get for go land if the government want for okay, go train for this job. If the man in personality go fit, but that in personality and in knowledge what he gets go fit now that area they way he work. Now that one day will see say the ECSL man don't they get not for saying not be saying they get this because I can listen and over a certain radio station with the other guy who can talk on him behalf. We think he talk. He said yes, we they get this list when they give so today. He said, but we still let arrange. Another time they said that they now Wellington, then they enter figure. After that one they will give. So you see the timeline of what they need to give as an excuse. Like they make, then when ourselves come out diplomatically, they find excuse and say, oh, we get side, we will be able for protesting, let them why give with this, let them why give with this. Because when they talk of personal data, it's not fine for you expose somebody in detail. But if now you practice what will not be done, they will not you the shadow them for certain reasons. And the reason that we did international bodies them, local bodies them, some CSO them, some few, then they favor some they draw. But it all comes down to credibility and the people who will put for leg and will follow the rules they wouldn't they make by the institution. And then it will be impartial decision. Because you always they look at three reasons. Because when somebody they do something, they say why this person do them and what will lead them. And also, come away make I do this. So when you get the three factors, I said the past, the present, you go able to get a decision. But it's always difficult how we go able to bring them to on table. Talking quickly regarding the police, the new issue, then you will not go too much with them because we don't discuss much about them. But we only know at the same thing again with the CC, how then go able to get a system who go able to work in the country with information they pass on, we then go able to get data. You know, able to know what thing happen hospital. Even yesterday, one person they don't day at the entrance with a gunshot when they died for putting a theater. I don't know if the other one will sustain that one day, but that was during the process. But how then they investigate that in there? Una forget a pattern, the pattern of timeline. Now this time this happened, now this person did it, would have been all gone, was I bullet for door, or would have been drive so, or would have they will sell, or when this thing begin, then pattern, then they know the ever day. Then know they say, well, no, all small, now we investigate, we will come back to Una. That not mean anything to any institution. But as they come, all man na panic, all man they rush, they give statement. Just like today, I see somebody they contradict himself with another CSO, na SLBC, I think they call a Sierra Leone Rights Coalition or something, Alfonso Mali. We not say na a civil service of somebody they advocate. But the way they say recently, he says, what he do? He rush, he can't today, with energy, let the mayor he resign. But at some point, you see the himself, he grab, he say in the phone, we see the bloody phone Lima, he phone this person, the AG, let them resign. So you see, he can complicate himself. He said, not find out. He grab, he said, but now in the press, let the mayor come out. So you see the pattern of investigation and people and get for the whole to anything what towards a nation building. Anything if they investigate about audit himself or he investigate ACC. That's not the pattern they get for put. But I only hope say we'll be able to get a pattern of development wherein people and what they do, their duties in any institution, we'll be able to see them proceed so that we'll be able to get a truthful and good outcome. And for mostly now the election will be in our hand. So but I only hope see everything we do, we don't spend time, let them try developer, especially that internet, a lot will get a single portal because it's been there, all entire manual, no manual, all man don't using electronics and everything available, light day, internet they work, the software and they will build them, not to every year will just the patch part. Now then one day people and get for look into the next coming government and then they can avoid all this delay and loss of life. And I hope say I pray for the rest, let us so rest in peace the one they will lost their life. Tk you very much, sir. Sorry
Thank
for
you.
keeping long. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Josephine.
Yeah, you're welcome, yes, sir.
We go there tomorrow. We know say na stress-free Friday, but we want for do with a message. We now go get the program. Now go get the program. Then tomorrow, not today. Not today. Not today. We'll go there back tomorrow. We can live follow here. We're gonna be all over the place tomorrow. All over the place.